talking to you. Hey, I'm done with you. I can nearly promise you, at least once in your life, you have said yes. Let me become YouTuber. Today's a great day to die? Pato, chill out. Oh my goodness gracious. What's up, gamers? PanCook here. Alright, guys, so... Why do I have a knife? Okay, so basically, all of my friends started college, I think, maybe a month ago. And I've just been chilling at home. See, it's not that I'm not going to college. I am going to college. I wanna get my education, my degree. I'll talk about that in a second. I decided to take a few months off. First off, I will not lie. I took a few months off to see how YouTube would go. It didn't go as planned, but at the same time, I'm not unhappy with the result that I've gotten here. Basically, I decided to do this maybe March, our favorite month, March. So around March, I decided I'm gonna take a few months off after high school because I hate school and I need to recuperate a little bit. And also because I was like, well, that gives me more time to maybe push my YouTube somewhere. See, this was at the time where I was on the fence about like, do I keep doing YouTube and stuff? Because I've had such a mixed wave of how I feel about making YouTube videos. At the moment, right now, I'm feeling pretty alright. I just make it for fun because I understand I have bigger life goals that I want to reach and achieve, so I'm totally okay with that. But at the beginning of this, I was kind of like, am I gonna get somewhere successful? Am I not? I'm not sure. Maybe I just need to give it more time. So I decided to take a few months off before I started college just to be like, alright, focus on YouTube and work, and you can just do those two and that's it. Well, YouTube didn't go how I planned it to, but I found a newfound, what's it called? Whoa, where did my accent go? Guys, I know Spanish. We've discussed this. Ustedes solo hablan español. I spelled español wrong, I'm cooked. But what were we talking about? Oh yeah, torture. So I was like, just take a few months off. That'll give you time to recuperate and you can see how YouTube goes. Now, YouTube didn't go as I planned, right? I was like, you know what? If I just give it some time, because I never have time to do freaking YouTube. There's very specific circumstances in my life that you guys don't know about. This is me getting sidetracked. This is why I can't hold a conversation in real life. So when YouTube didn't go as planned, I had to start thinking about college. Now, before I made the plan to, like, not go to college for a few months, I already knew what I was gonna do, but that took a while for me to figure out. I didn't know what I wanted to do in college. It's always fluctuated. When I was a kid, my dream job was to be an animator. I wanted to, you know, animate. I was a huge art kid in school, but I literally can barely draw a stick figure now, so there you go. Okay, you know where this all started though? I swear I've told this story, maybe I haven't, but the whole decline happened in middle school, as usual, because of course it happened in middle school, and I was trying to get involved in as much art stuff as possible. Now, our middle school didn't have an art club, but I was friends with this one kid who was like really good at art, and of course I liked art, I just wasn't great at it. Like, I'd gotten a few awards, but like, I'm telling you, I was not good at art. I just liked doing it. And so this kid was getting a lot of recognition from one of our teachers, being like, oh my god, you're like a prodigy. Oh my god, we need to get you up somewhere. By the way, reiterating, this is not me, this is my friend at the time who was actually good at art. So this teacher's like, oh my god, we should make an art club, that'd be great. And then I remember them talking about an art club, and I was like, can I join? She's like, yeah, sure. She's like, yeah, sure, whatever, you can join if you want, I guess. But she was making it just for this kid, because she saw this kid as like, I don't know, the next Michael Jordan of art. I don't know. Where's Pato? They need food. Aquí. Aquí! Aquí, Pato! Tengo comida para tú. Gracias. Then I started joining this art club, and I'd go in like every lunch, every Thursday, and just kind of draw. There was no real objective, but I remember the teacher was always like, oh my god, this kid is like the next genius. And I was like, can I join it? I really like art too. And that's my friend as well. Like, I'd love to be a part of it. And she's like, yeah, sure, whatever, I guess. But I remember this was like a really exclusive club, and I kind of got in because I was there and she didn't want to say I couldn't join, you know? But it kind of went downhill from there. Today's a great day to die? Pato, chill out. What are you talking about? I just slowly gave up on trying to be good at art because I kind of realized I wasn't catching up with the other kids. All these kids were like phenomenal and I just was slowly fading out. Can this motorcycle shut? The motorcycles in my neighborhood are devious. They do not know when to stop. They do this at 3 in the morning too, I promise they do. Oh boy, there's a toddler running around. Run! What? Did a zombie just walk? What do you want? What? Comida? Who? Alright, Spanish lesson for the day! Go away! Comida means food. So if someone's like, yo necesito comida, I'm saying it slow so you guys can hear what I'm saying. If someone's like, yo necesito comida, they're saying, I need food. Hey, take it. After realizing that my passion for art kind of died because I could never keep up with the other kids, even though art is a self-paced thing, I was like, well, I can't be an animator now. Maybe I can just be a YouTuber. And see, at this time, well, just before this, I had been starting to do Animal Jam videos on a separate channel, which you guys will never know about, because I also privated all the videos. But I'm not gonna say the name, because technically, if you look up the name, there's just no way I'm ever gonna reveal that. But I had a different channel, and I did Animal Jam videos, but I really wanted to do Minecraft videos. But since I was not allowed to play online Minecraft, and to this day I'm still not allowed to play online Minecraft, I was like, you know what, let's do vlogging content, and I did that. So then that was the life goal. It went from trying to be an animator and like drawing stuff to, okay, let's be a YouTuber, because everyone at least once in their life has said that. I can nearly promise you, at least once in your life you have said yes. Let me become YouTuber. I did that for a little bit after I got permission from my family to like post vlogging content. So I was vlogging from what, late elementary school into middle school, but then COVID hit and then I was like, well, what the heck, man? Like, what am I supposed to do now? I can't even go outside and vlog. But I was kind of, the passion was dying anyways, and I still really wanted to make Minecraft videos, and I was like, well, you know what? I wasn't getting permission from my family to do it. They did not want me doing it, but I was like, I'm just gonna do it. So then I made the PanCook channel in 2020, and I started making videos when I was, what, like 12 or something? I think I was 12 when I started making videos on here. Ever since then, I've just been rolling, but it hasn't been a smooth ride by any means. My videos have changed, the style has changed, my passion for it has gone up and down, and right now I'm in a pretty decent spot, I'd say, but just my career goals have always been changing, because then halfway through this, I was like, well, this isn't working, what else can I do? And I decided, you know what? I'm gonna do something that makes money. Let's do real estate agent. And I don't know why I said that. It was because I watched Property Brothers almost every night with my mother, and I thought I was qualified to like auction off houses. Like, dude, I know what a Jack and Jill sink is, okay?
Oh, PanCook, isn't that just a sink with 2 bowls?
Shut up, okay? That's elite knowledge. You need to be a pro to know. What the heck? Hello? Thanks, hypixel. That's great. Are you alive? Can I give this to you, or are you just gonna leave the game? Hey! Wake up! Hey! Talking to you. Hey! I'm done with you. But then so my parents were like, at this point, I think I was in my sophomore year of high school, and my parents were like, so what are you gonna do? And during my sophomore year is when I took a break from YouTube, because I was just so done. I was like, I've been going at this for 3 years, and nothing? Like, and the thing is, I started, like, I really wanted to do YouTube just for the fun of it, with the knowledge in the back of my head that I could be successful at it and, like, actually live out the full dream, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness, so much armor. So during that break, I said, let's make some money, let's make some bank, and let's go into real estate. So I told my parents, I'm thinking of going into real estate. They're like, oh, that's great. I didn't even realize that real estate's actually a very, fickle thing. Like, honestly, it's very rare that you can get into real estate very easily, or that you can make good money is what I'm trying to say. It actually is not a great job most of the time, apparently. So I didn't even know that, but I was just like, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, because I really wanted to do YouTube, but I lost the passion because I wasn't seeing numerical success, which is really sad, because like, it should have never been about making a job out of it, but it turned into that probably like a year and a half in. And so I kind of lost the passion. Then I was like, all right, I guess I'll be a real estate agent. What do I need to do? And that really didn't hold for very long. I was not passionate about it at all. Like, I still like watching Property Brothers, and something about exploring houses. I figured out why, and I won't get into it, but I figured out why that kind of topic intrigued me so much, and it's pretty sad, but we're not gonna get sad here. I'm just going through the motions, okay? After that was like a no-no, and I was like, man, I still want to do YouTube though, but I don't really know what to do. I was really struggling, guys. I didn't know what I was gonna do with my life. I was so lost. At this point, I'm like in my junior year. I think I was still like taking a break from YouTube, doing odd jobs here and there, but I was lost. I didn't know what I was gonna do. This part gets fuzzy because this is when I was like severely depressed, but I think junior depression is real. I'm telling you it is. I thought that was a folk tale. Like, I really didn't believe it, but no, this is not a folk tale. It's not folklore, I should say. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was like, well, I'm gonna be worthless, I guess, because this is at the point I still didn't even have a job. And in America, if you're like not working by the age of 14, can this motorcycle shut your mouth? If you're 14 and you're not flipping burgers yet, like, you're basically a disappointment to society. So because I didn't have a job by 16, I was like, wow, something's severely wrong with me. I'm coddled. I don't have a job. I'm living off what my family's giving me. I can't drive. Like, I was just so in the depths of just despair all the time. My junior year, I think, is when I took like a leap of faith, and I did that whole Minecraft campaign thing, which was good, but it's too bad it couldn't stay up for reasons we're not gonna get into. If you know, you know. If you don't, it does not matter anymore. It's irrelevant. So then when that was doing okay, I told myself, I said, you know what, let's go full throttle YouTube, yay, friendship. So then what happened, basically, is a bunch of drama happened, and it kind of held me back, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if that drama never happened, the channel would be different, and I don't regret where the channel is right now, but I'm saying, like, dude, there's actually a chance there was potential there, but it all had to go to waste because of some stupid drama. So then that happened, and that happened in 2024, and it carried into late 2024, and I was like, oh my god. But at least I had a little bit of success there and realization that, like, oh wait, community's actually really cool, and I decided to give it another try in 2025. So in 2025, I released the Skyblock video that I was working really hard on, and then I decided, alright, let's start this new series called the Hypixel series, where I just talk about stuff, because I really hate myself, I'm gonna tell you right now, but I was like, maybe if I just shut up my inner monologue and just never stop talking, maybe, just maybe someone out there will enjoy it, and I'll see what I can do about it. Basically, I started the series to try to improve my personality. That's what was happening. I wouldn't say a lot changed, but I will say I'm more confident, and my outlook has changed. So what happened during the duration of this Hypixel series was, at first I was definitely doing it to see how I could change my personality, and when I was seeing varying success, it all became about making this a job again, and then I got stressed out, and I was like, what am I doing? I promise you, this is a mindset that a lot of people need, and this did not happen overnight. Oh my god! Jeez. Remember when I started this video off and I was originally gonna talk about college? Yeah, I lied. We're not doing that anymore. So basically what happened for me, if you guys are ever wondering, wow, how do you stay so consistent? How do you keep going when numbers are low? Honestly, it took a long time. It took a severely long time for me to realize that it doesn't really matter in the kind of... So at first, I knew it was the numbers. I knew looking at numbers and numerical values to determine the actual value of my video, which is the big no-no. It was a big no-no, okay, avocado? It was a no-no, yes. Yes, it was bad. So I had this plugin going that would, like, hide numbers for not only my videos, but everyone else's videos that I watched. So I would watch it if the title and the thumbnail grabbed me, not if the views were high. Because let's be honest, you see a video with 3 views, you are very unlikely to even touch it, and it's kind of weird how our mindsets work that way, because just because someone watches something doesn't mean it's good. Yet if we see a video with like 300,000 views, we're more likely to watch it than a video that might actually be good with 20 views. You know what I mean? So once I realized that views don't actually determine the value of your video, I was like, huh, that's interesting. So I decided to turn it off, and I actually found some great small YouTubers who I now stay in contact with every now and then, and I, you know, make sure to support them and whatnot. And then I realized I was like, this can apply to my stuff too. Like, why am I holding back because only 10 people are seeing it? Wasn't the whole point of this because I wanted to make videos to make people happy in their darkest hours, because that's what YouTube did for me? So I was like, where did I lose myself in this process? I don't know where I did, but something went wrong at some point, and I have no idea how I let it get that far. So then after using this plugin and kind of realizing that value is not in the numbers, I really had to train myself to realize it doesn't matter, and this took a long time. Like, I'm telling you, this probably took 3 months straight of just telling myself it's fine, just keep doing it. Because of course you would rather more people see your stuff, and obviously if it's not getting clicked on, that's a problem of some type of title and thumbnail not being 100% perfect, but it doesn't mean it's bad though, because everything is subjective. What also helped is I looked at some of my inspirations. I actually ended up writing them down the other day just to kind of look at them to be able to kind of differentiate like what I wanted to take away from each inspiration that I have. But I'm telling you right now, even though it took a little bit, when you watch old YouTube videos that you used to like as a kid, and some of you are really young watching this, so I don't know how many people this is gonna apply to, but for example, I'm 18, right? So I was watching stuff back when I was 8 to 18, okay? So when I look at videos from when I was 12, there's like a magic there, you know? And it's not just childhood whimsy. Like, these people were doing something different than a lot of people are now that I liked. And there's stuff that people are doing now that I like more than, you know, what people were doing back in the old days, like saying slurs, you know? Like, there's stuff that's different between the time periods that you like. You pick and choose what you like, and you can make something great. But obviously I was missing something, right? And I'm not gonna say I have the answer, but let's just say after realizing this and training myself to not care about the numbers and realizing what I liked about each YouTuber that I used to watch when I was a child, I think I cracked the code. Like, I love making videos now, and I'm seeing, I guess, some success. I try not to look at the views stuff. It doesn't bother me anymore. I just don't want to train myself to go back to that space where if I don't see triple digits on a video, I like start foaming at the mouth. Like, it doesn't really matter. If I think the video's good, then that's fine. Also, if you're a smaller YouTuber, I will say that time is everything. Sometimes stuff just takes time to come around. If you realize, a lot of these people, like Smosh and stuff, they didn't even know they could get paid from doing YouTube. They were just like, oh, I want to make funny videos on the internet. Haha, funny. And that was it. Like, that's all they did, you know? You look now and you realize, wow, everybody is in it for some type of fame and wealth. And that's crazy. You kind of lose yourself, you know? So I was like, but I don't actually want money. So what am I freaking out about? I want to make hard-earned money. I want to have a real job. I want to go to college and get a degree and then have a job after college, a career. I was so confused what I was freaking out about. So after those 3 things, I was just like, you know what? YouTube is kind of more fun now, and I'm just kind of, it's kind of YOLOing it right now, you know? My favorite part about making videos is no longer seeing how many views I can get, which is honestly the worst metric to measure how good your video is. It's actually the worst, but somehow it's the most praised. If you, like, because views, I'm telling you right now, I need to remind you guys of something. Views does not mean they liked it. If they liked the video, they'll hit the like button. If they subscribe, then they likely liked the video. You know what I mean? Views is like the worst way to measure in your own head if your video is good. It's like the actual worst, and I don't know why I always fixated on views the most. Oh, because that's people. You don't even know that. That could be one person watching your video 50 times. Like, it's just the worst way to measure it. They barely talk about how many comments you get or likes you get. They always talk about the views. 750 million views. It's like, dog. Does that mean it's good though, you know? In my opinion, which has been the best part for me, the best way to measure how good your video is what people say about it. The comments. The comments are the best. They are the absolute best. And I don't even mind when people leave hate comments. I mean, it's free speech. If you're getting just straight up disrespectful, obviously I'll like shadow ban you. But like, if people want to say the video's bad, I don't even mind when people do that, because if people leave a simple dislike, that can be left up to interpretation. What if it's a misclick? What if they were just having a bad day? But if someone comments specific things they didn't like or specific things they did like, that is great. That is fantastic. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know what this video just turned into. I was honestly gonna talk about career paths in college, because I had a funny story about my friend who's in college right now, who's having like a really rough week, and now I'm like scared. But that's not how this video went at all. I just went on a tangent. So that's cool too. I guess your takeaway from this video is, if you're trying to go into the entertainment business, what the heck? What am I saying? Hello? If you're trying to go into the entertainment business, specifically on YouTube, there's some tips and tricks to make it more fun for you. I mean, if you're trying to make this a job, there's not much I can help you with. My life has just changed for the better. Oh my god! Yeah, hope you guys have a happy Friday. I think I should be posting this on a Friday. I guess next Monday, maybe I'll continue what I was actually trying to say. That'd be revolutionary if I can actually complete a sentence. That'd be great. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make someone smile in your life today, because they deserve it. Also, I forgot to introduce you guys to Ghoulio for Halloween. We have a new pet. Brutus is on break. I'm still feeding him. I don't mistreat him. I don't know why you guys think I did. I'll see you guys next Monday in the next episode of Hypixel. Bye-bye.